What's up, everybody? My name is Marco Dupa. With me, as always, is Adam Obesius Rodriguez and Sports with Dave Romero. We're going to have a good time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the One Beer In Podcast.
Lost to be found by someone to save you when you're down. Yes, I'm bored when it's bright out. So bored when it's bright out. 4 to 5 a.m. takes me to a place where I fit in.
It was just, I don't know, some random person on Facebook. I hate Facebook.
Shout out to
It's getting really
Dominic
bad.
Dupa.
Dominic Duca.
Dominic Dupa and his perfect teeth.
Yeah, that's perfect fucking teeth.
Speaking of teeth, how are you feeling? How's your mouth?
You know, Gavin? Okay, no jokes there. Never.
Kevin was sleeping over there.
Pretty good. I got my wisdom teeth out and about a week ago now. A week and a couple days now because it was on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had your wisdom teeth taken out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Took it like a man.
Yeah, I tried.
I know.
Then the tears started.
What condition were you guys' teeth in? Were they like impacted and all that?
Mine
bullshit?
were impacted. I had to go under.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine weren't. I was awake for it.
Yeah.
That
I
wasn't-
assumed as much.
That wasn't fun.
Beneath that beautiful veneer.
Tell us about your anesthesia haze.
Are you growing this out? Looks like
Hey.
he's growing it out.
Nah.
Just for the fall.
It looks like it's down
For the
here.
fall.
It's coming
Yeah.
in.
So I have to stay warm.
Yeah, you gotta keeping this clean. That's good.
Yeah.
And then-
Thanks
then
for
just let
noticing,
it-
Mark.
Oh yeah, I noticed yours. Excuse me. Yeah.
Tell us about your
man.
anesthetic haze.
Oh, it was
Your
pretty.
frenzy.
I wish we
It's-
could cut to a clip right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we can. I mean, I have some videos of
All
it.
right, well, we'll
they're
see what we can
horizontal
do.
videos, though. The cardinal
No,
sin of
vertical.
recording videos.
Vertical
Or vertical
videos,
videos,
yeah.
I mean, sorry. But I mean, what was I supposed to do? I was in a haze. I don't know.
They were for Snapchat anyway, so.
Huh?
They were for Snap.
That's right. So when I come out of it, first of all, no one tells you how quickly you go down. You
Yeah.
didn't go down, so you don't know this.
No.
But you're in the thing. They're hooking you up with all this stuff.
It's a dick joke.
right.
Bing bang.
No, yeah, they tell you count back. They don't tell
Yeah.
you how far you'll get in the counting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes.
Wait, hold on.
One.
Let's get into this just
Yeah.
a little bit because I want something to drink a little bit.
Yeah, I want to see how fast this goes down.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me grab this.
Yeah,
This is the One
laughing at the
Beer
same
In
dick joke.
podcast, as you know, and we're drinking the Oktoberfest from the Harpoon Brewing Company.
My name's Dave.
That's Dave, and that's Adam, and that's Gavin over there off camera. Guys, we're gonna have a good time. I can feel it. I just have a good feeling about today, overall.
Because it's a nose.
Maybe. Go Knowles.
Knights too, or whatever. They're not playing today.
I know I always ask you this, but did you say the name of the beer?
I'm not gonna dignify that with an answer. All right. Looking good.
Boom.
Okay. That's delicious, by the way. So we're gonna get to that. So, like I was saying, they do not tell you how quickly you go down. Like I said, like they tell you to count back. But they didn't tell me to count back. So the guy, he hooks it in, and he just pushes it through, and he's like, yeah. So you're gonna feel lightheaded, a little dizzy, but it's not a bad feeling. It's okay. And I was like, oh, so I'm gonna be gone. Didn't even get a chance to get to the point where he'd be like, okay, get ready, because
Yeah.
here it comes.
Did he rub his fingers over your face?
Just
What are some
over
good
the eyes.
words that you could say right before you're about to go under? Like, I wish there's going to be another opportunity where I have to go under and I could start a sentence that's something like really important, something dire, or maybe something funny. What are some good words?
A friend of mine at my job, he said, before you go down, try to be cognizant of it, and as soon as you go down, just be like, and the combination to the safe is what safe? Wake up, you son of a bitch! I want that money.
Tell my mother I love her. I have to poop.
What
I have
about,
to poop.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
No, wait, I have to poop. Oh shit, he's gonna shit on himself. God damn it.
What about you look fat in those scrubs?
And then they just continue to slap you.
Why does my face hurt so much?
It's normal. It's normal.
It's the teeth. It's the teeth, but they're really red.
Don't
So-
touch my balls.
What?
Don't touch my balls.
Don't touch my balls. I like that. I mean, the list could be endless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's fast forward to when you woke up because that's when the show started.
Right. So I wake up
Got your
and I
cake
don't
up.
remember, huh?
Got your cake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naturally.
Naturally. So I'm walking out of the thing, and my mom tells me that because I don't remember the first part of this. I remember getting into the room where they like sick bay, where they just have you like try to come out of it or whatever.
Are you on a ship?
But felt like it. So I'm walking out, and she tells me that from the lobby she can hear, "Woo, woo," and it just gets louder as I start to approach the lobby. Woo!
This place is full of ghosts.
Oh, I thought I was doing the Ric Flair. I was strutting, doing the thing. Woo! And she's like, "What are you yelling about? Stop yelling!" Woo!
The story I got, and I can see it happening in
Yeah.
my head, is that Lottie told me, and she got it from your mom, that the nurse was trying to get you off the chair, and she goes, "You just put one foot in front of the other."
That's even better.
Yep.
Theme music starts playing in your
He
head.
tells me how to walk, and I turn it into the Ric Flair. So then we get into the little room, and everybody was telling me to record stuff. So I at least remembered that. As soon as I got my phone, I just started playing.
Who's
stuff, just
everybody?
recording. Everybody at my job. Every single person
I
I
thought you meant,
talked
like
to.
everybody at the office. Like,
Oh no.
doctor's like, record this.
No,
Marco.
they're totally against it. Actually, there's a video of me there. So one of the videos is my mom. You can hear her off camera going, "There's a sign over there that says that you can't record videos in here." And I go, "I don't give a fuck," and then it just cuts out. There's that one.
It wasn't. It was like, oh, that's more what it sounded like, Mark.
because you got all that. I had all that
Gauze.
gauze and shit in my mouth. But yeah, it was. People tell you, and you see those videos online of people kind of losing their shit or saying weird, crazy stuff. But yeah, man, I kind of thought some of those were a little staged. No, dude, not for me. I don't know how. I don't know. You went down, but
Not for me.
I guess you were just like,
I was chill.
I'm going home. Take me
I
home.
woke up.
I want to go home.
They woke me up. I remember everything, like from getting off the seat to like sitting in like the little cubby they make you like chill out in.
Yeah.
I remember all that. I just got up. I was like, give me drugs.
Put on some
And that
Tiesto.
was it. I was like, give me some drugs.
Put on some Tiesto, please. Yeah,
No, I wasn't as dramatic as you.
Yeah. The only time that I was ever put to sleep, that sounds wrong. Only time I had to go to sleep was when I got my tonsils removed. And I was only like 5, but I vaguely remember that sensation. And I also remember, for some reason, in the operating room that they scoot you into, they were playing the E.T. soundtrack.
Why?
I don't know. The doctor asked me what my favorite flavor was. I said strawberry. He goes, okay. And he put it on and smelled like strawberries.
My favorite flavor is
Yeah.
Doritos.
Pepsi.
Cool Ranch.
Please give me Dorito boats. That's the only way I can eat cheese.
Favorite flavor? Doritos.
This fat ass said Doritos. What are we gonna do?
But what's more alarming about that is that they have flavors of gas
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was like, mind you, it was terrifying as a kid, so that kind of helped a little bit. But then, like, jump cut to me suddenly awake, and I go, oh, my mouth's really dry. Let me try to swallow some spit. Oh, God, no! And it was just the worst.
Yeah, I still have my tonsils. You got your tonsils?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like your throat balls.
Yeah.
I got all my balls.
Heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine wasn't so bad when they took mine out, though. It was gross because I was awake for it, so you could hear, like, the crunching and the...
Why are
Yeah.
you awake for these things?
Because
Well, if
that-
they come in perfectly, but they're just crowded,
Yeah.
then like it's not that much of a procedure. Like mine were impacted and they were horizontal, so they had to slice open my gum,
Yeah, no.
fish for it. And once they found it, they needed to take a drill bit and break it so that they could take it out piece by
Yeah,
piece.
see all that shit, like breaking bones, breaking teeth.
Yeah.
If I ever chipped a tooth, I think I'd lose my mind because
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, I broke a tooth one time, and
Yeah, I remember you told me.
yeah, I have like a tooth aversion now. Like
Tell us,
teeth freak me out.
how did you do this?
Anything with somebody getting like punched in the mouth, or like, you know, the curb stomping scene in
Oh,
American
curb
History
stomps.
X,
That's bad.
like all that just makes my skin crawl.
Because you can, a curb stomp especially, you can taste the gravel. Just watching it, you can feel it on your teeth. Yep.
yeah,
yep.
we're all
Even the
cringy
audience is
right
like,
No more!
I don't like it.
We've all been hit in the mouth with something.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable. And
know, it's the
we've
worst.
all bitten a fork by accident.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
why do we have
That sensation is so weird.
teeth? We should wear grills.
Yeah, for protection.
I
Yeah,
had this
that's
with
not good.
both on my back molars, and it was like you were saying, a simple extraction. And I was awake for the whole thing. They just numb basically your whole left side of your jaw, and you hear them
Yeah, I can.
wrenching the fucking tooth out of
Yep.
the bone.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to have teeth removed to make space for more fucking
Food?
metal to put in there for more food. I can't shovel this food into my face fast enough.
Help me, doctor.
Remove the teeth, make it easier. Nah, for more metal, because you know all the braces and all that shit, and the teeth were just crowded. So they were like, we could just go in and snatch those out now. And then put that shit in there, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't have a
Sure.
choice. Okay, fine."
Go for
And I was awake for that one, so that's why I was telling people that like I'm gonna try to be awake for this because I'd already had teeth removed. And they're like, "It's a totally different thing. You have no idea." And the doctor didn't even give me a chance to say, "Yeah, I kind of want to be awake." He explained it. He was like, "Yeah, so if you see on this X-ray, your shit is fucked up, and we're gonna need to snatch that one out. Actually, all 4 of these. So you're gonna go to sleep for this." Like he told me like you're going down. You're not gonna be awake for this. So
Hope you like bananas.
What? That's oddly threatening.
what if the doctor the doctor could have so many things to say as you go down?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put my dick in your mouth.
Hope this goes better than last time.
All right, Barbara, bring in the tits.
D cups, right?
God.
So we're just snipping the balls.
Yeah, it's better for the doctor to say some shit.
Not legally.
How funny would that be? You wake up and you're like, just first thing you do is you check your dick.
Oh god. So yeah, it's not in the moment. It's kind of fun. You have fun doing it, but afterward, it's the worst.
Get the tub of ice ready.
Yeah, you get a full week or so of like your mouth tasting like scabs.
Yeah, I can still. There's still that dull taste of metal.
Yeah, the iron
because the blood
flavor.
is like because I asked the doctor about it. He said it's because the tissue is it's making new tissue back there in those fucking holes back
Yeah,
there.
it's gross.
So it's pushing it out. So it's pushing out like the bad shit. So that's what you're tasting. I mean, in your mouth, man.
Yeah, always.
That sucks. I have a friend who they have a tattoo on their arm. It's actually a really cool tattoo. She has a tattoo of Tupac on her arm. And for his nose piercing, she got a whatever that shit is called when you push
dermal?
a dermal, yeah. So she had that, but it got infected. So and she fought.
Oh, Tupac's sick.
Instead of taking it out, she was like, "No, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna push back." So she fought her own body, and after a while, it just pushed it out.
Yeah.
And then one day, she got it caught on something, and it just popped off.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting that the body is just like, that's gone now. I know that's a foreign object. I can feel it. It's gone now. So no matter what you do, I'm pushing that out.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. That's what happens if you get the procedure where they have to break the tooth, but they leave a piece in on accident. Your body will do the same thing. It'll start pushing, but it'll push through sideways because it's not going to go where you want it to go, obviously. So it'll push through your gum. So you'll feel it every day, the body pushing it
Tooth
out.
is just like
It's like babies teething. Like that's why they're in pain.
Right, exactly.
Ugh.
Exactly. So it's very interesting stuff. Painful stuff, but interesting. So,
You
fuck
know-
wisdom teeth.
You know what else is painful?
Yeah.
Climbing Mount Everest.
What?
So
Okay.
when I was outside,
I'm with it.
When I was outside, I don't know if you guys were creeping on me because we have security cameras everywhere. But I was sitting in my car for a little bit. True story. Because I found an article on Facebook that was about. Huh?
That almost came in handy because there was a kid like fucking around in Adam's car one day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I pulled up and like I thought it was like one of you guys like waiting to sabotage me. So I like stop in the middle of the street because I see the kid like he's peering through Adam's windshield through like the rear windshield and he's like,
I'm playing Mario with my girlfriend in the house at this time.
So and I'm like, and he's like
focused.
this, and I stop because I think it's like one of you guys fucking with me, and I'm like, and then he walks out and it's a kid and he pretended like I didn't see him, and he was just like hands in his pocket, briskly walked away. So I come back inside, and
Stealth.
I'm like, dude, Adam, there's this kid. I think he was fucking with your car, and he's like, yeah. What was he doing out there?
Leave your doors locked.
Just no concern. Kid could have like cut his brake lines.
Yeah.
Nothing. So yeah, I was actually able to play it back and see what the fuck he was doing. He was,
cool.
He was like throwing acorns at it.
And your car? He was just throwing
down.
shit?
He was throwing it like down the street.
Oh.
And then he when David came through, he just kind of like hid behind.
Yeah, I don't know why he would be afraid of me when he was doing nothing.
You don't know
Very
why?
intimidating.
I know that. Damn it.
Get a tattoo and it's over.
Anyway, Mount Everest.
So I was sitting outside.
We'll watch you creep later. Is my point.
Okay. I was sitting outside of the house for a couple of minutes at
Like
least.
in the lawn.
No, in my car, like right out front. And I was looking at this article on Facebook I'd just seen about Mount Everest, but it's something that I hadn't ever really known about it, but it makes a lot of sense. Mount Everest is apparently just like littered with bodies.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, wow.
all along the path, just people that have died throughout the times of that since people have been trying to get to the summit. So, your body doesn't, it decomposes, but obviously at a very slow rate because it's frozen.
Right.
It's like preserved meat.
Holy shit.
So there's just bodies strewn around the entire trail. Like the further you go up, obviously there's more like they try to move them away from the actual mainline trail, but people
They don't just get rid of them?
no, you can't take it down.
Yeah, there's not a guy out there just like another day, just climbing Mount Everest
With a push broom, just pushing dead bodies?
The thing is, like, the really fucked up thing is because I read some of the article and like it's very jarring to think about this, but if somebody ends up becoming exhausted on their way up, and there's lots of people actually that try to go up Mount Everest, at least to a certain height, and not necessarily a summit, but if you see somebody that's exhausted and can't get up and like help themselves, you can't do anything for them, so you have to like walk by them.
Yeah.
They die there, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
So like in a couple of cases, that's what's happened. These people just sit there, just dying as people walk by.
Damn.
There's nothing you can do.
Well, how many people are climbing Everest each day? Like, how is it like? Has it gotten to a point where it's just like groups of people going
They
up
always
and down
go.
the mountain?
From what I understand,
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
from what I understand, they always go in groups because there's no way you can really make it on your own.
yeah.
You can pay to be lifted to a certain elevation before you start your climb, but the local tribes from Nepal, their bodies are adapted to that elevation, and they act as guides. So, like, you pay, these tribes make their sustenance of people paying them to escort them up the mountain.
Spirit guides.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I was looking at this article and I was thinking, what the fuck are we doing? Like, our adventure time is playing a video game on a couch with our shoes off, where there are some people willing to like just go out and die doing something that is cool.
And dumb.
Because they think it's cool. And that's actually the crux of my question. This is why I bring it up in the first place. Is, do you think it's worth it to risk your life to do something that cool if you think it's that cool? Or are you more aligned to that's stupid, why would you put yourself at risk for doing something that is cool?
You want to take this?
We're pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't want to go.
Here.
Yeah, sitting here in our den, in our cast room, without any apparent danger. It's a lot better and more appealing than climbing a mountain and almost, maybe, potentially, probably
Good chance
dying.
of dying.
But I see what you're saying, because we aren't really there's a whole world out there.
Yeah. Are you really living?
Yeah. See what you're saying. But to jump from this to climbing Mount Everest, let's chill a little bit. Let's
I would say that I guess it depends on your like definition of like living that full of a life. You know what I'm saying? Like some people view a full life as I have a family, I have friends, I have a house, I have a dog, I'm good. Some people say I need to accomplish things, I need to have a good job, or I need to be a celebrity, or whatever, what have you. So it definitely depends on your definition of whatever that full life is. To answer your question, I think that I would give my life for something more important than that. Not to say that I wouldn't, but I'm not a thrill seeker.
Right.
So I don't view that as something that I need to do in my life. I would like to do it. It'd be really cool if we had the money and we could all get together and actually do that. That would be really fun for us, all of us here, to do that.
go climb Everest.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love to do that. But I would say that the risk doesn't outweigh
The reward.
right. So it's not something like I've never thought like, man, I'd die for that, because I don't want to die for that. That is not worth it to me. But I see why people would.
Right.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's the human experience of like, I need to push myself to the very brink of whatever God or the universe or genetics, whatever has been given to me. I need to push this to that limit and see. Yeah, it is. And it's pretty amazing to watch people push themselves to that limit. I'm not going to do that. But it's very fascinating to watch people do that and to see and to hear stories of people pushing themselves to that limit.
Yeah.
But I don't think, me personally, it's not worth it, in my opinion.
Right. And I get what you're saying, but sort of the counter to that is that, you can die walking across the street to get a donut.
Very true.
So what's really stopping you from trying to do something greater?
Because there's not an inherent danger to
The
getting the
probability
donut.
of doing that, like you aren't knowingly putting yourself in danger when you go get a donut, Adam.
Yeah.
I
You are
am.
when you.
It's lots of carbs.
I mean, you could.
Lots of sugar.
I mean, you could die, but you have a greater. I mean, it's all probability. You got a greater chance of dying when you're climbing a mountain.
Yeah, you could die eating that donut.
Yeah.
Because of that donut.
Yeah.
For some reason, you find a greater reward in that, though.
Boom!
I wish that glass shattered.
Yeah.
We're also not at the age like I'm concerned with it. That's why I make the career
Buffalo.
moves that I'm trying to make. But like at our age, we're not as concerned with our legacy as I think some of these middle-aged men who are dying on the mountain are.
That's true. We don't have a very large concern over our legacy and what we're leaving behind, I don't think. Also because our stuff is plastered all over something that is infinite and unforgiving and forever.
The internet?
Right. So, like, why would we be concerned with what we're leaving behind? We're doing it every day. There's this post where it's like, we're the last generation of people who had their baby picture, like physical baby pictures.
Yeah.
Like everyone's baby pictures are going to be online and stuff. And like, I mean, that's not that thought provoking, but that nugget there is the fact that like everything from this point forward is going into that database.
Have you
Everything.
read the article saying that this is the end of history because everything's maintained online?
Yeah.
If this fades out in history, when they look back on this time because they don't have it anymore, there will be nothing there.
Yeah.
We don't write.
It ends around
95.
Yeah, but at the same time, anything that significant that happens, any given person can give their perspective on it at any point in time.
Yeah, I like as long as the internet and social media and all that stuff, as long as it stays, working or whatever. Like obviously there's that danger of like, oh no, what if
Skynet?
Or what if Y2K happens 20 years from now or something like that. But if it doesn't, then the fact that like there is no mystery. We can just look back. I like that fact because I am like a sort of a history buff, and the fact that like you can just go back and you can just Google something now and know everything about it. I like that fact. I don't like the fact that there's I like mystery, but not missing pieces to a story. Having the full story and not know, like Jack the Ripper is a good example.
You're gonna solve your mystery so quick then.
Yeah,
I mean,
you will.
If you're a
You
kid
will.
born 200 years from now, and Apple was now a religion.
Yeah.
And
It
you
is
want to
not
look
really.
up who the hell is Steve Jobs? Who's Steve Jobs? Who is he?
Who is the Lord Jobs?
Yeah, you're just gonna look it up and see
Yeah.
who he was, and you're gonna go, to church or the temple or the Genius Bar, whatever they call their place of worship.
Bar. Oh man, you were really knocking this out of the park. We need to
Wearing-
write this down.
Wearing your turtleneck sweater and blue jeans and white sneakers.
And that's what you have to wear
That's
to go
what
to
the
the
choir
Genius
wears.
Bar. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm liking where this is going.
And we're gonna be able to look back on things like that.
Yeah.
And if you're a Kardashianist, you're gonna be able to look back too.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah, you will.
I hate this world.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
I don't know
yeah,
if you ever seen what's that movie called?
Idiocracy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Donald Trump's president.
That's what's gonna
crazy.
happen, man.
That's crazy, man. That's
What's
crazy.
that guy's name? Energy.
Oh yeah. What is his
He's the
name?
president in that movie.
Yeah, he's fucking jacked. He's huge.
What?
Old
his
Spice.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Yeah,
That's
Terry
right.
Crews' character is gonna be president next.
Yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, no, I mean that's actually a really interesting concern is losing what we have throughout history because since we've recorded history, we've had written records of things, and now that's gone. Same thing goes with something we're all into is video games. Once your cartridge goes dead, this thing doesn't exist unless you have an emulator, and even then, it's not existing in the platform that it was meant to be played on. So even emulation can never be perfect.
Even the way it is now, look what happened when my PlayStation went to shit. I couldn't access any of my shit.
Right. So it's very fragile the record keeping we have, and there are scholars and there are people that are trying to record these things in a more physical, harder to lose
talk about this?
platform.
Like
we
a
may
standard
have
for historical.
exactly. People are
records.
looking for a set standard for like a file type that they can keep for all of history.
3.5 floppy drive, bruh.
And it always worked for me.
Yeah, there you go.
So
I mean, you could really. I mean, honestly, though, that is like. I mean, I guess you couldn't ever recall that information if. I mean, if we lost the internet, we'd still have the technology of the computers to play whatever information we needed, right? I mean, unless we lost electricity itself.
I'll try to play Destiny without having the internet.
Actually, that brings me to a good another topic. Actually, Destiny.
No,
with-
I'm
no,
banning this topic.
No, I want to go into it a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to go into it a little
Okay.
bit.
Alright, yeah, we're.
Huh?
Go ahead.
What? What's up?
No, go ahead.
It's been a while. We can do it. Go ahead.
I kind of want to get the Taken King.
Oh, now you want.
I do. I kind of want to get it.
Now he wants to get the take.
I do.
After you sold your game.
Yeah, after I got rid of it.
Oh,
How are
you dummy.
How's your mouth?
Well, that's good. It's kind of. Well, I mean, I've just been reading more and more about it.
After the game.
Okay, but all right, but hear me out though,
Uh-huh.
because unless Bungie changes this price plan, it's going to be a better investment for me because I got money for the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to buy it back at the same price as just one game and get all the expansions plus the Taken King. Unless they change that, then I did this smart. Because if I held on to the game, I'd have to buy each of those the Wolf expansions
Marco.
plus the Taken King.
Marco, did your heart change?
Did my heart change?
Because you didn't have the heart.
Whatever, motherfucker. I just think that with the new additions, I'm interested in seeing what they're putting into it. Like the fact that they're actually having a story in the
Why don't you
game.
redbox it first?
Maybe okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. You can't redbox
You
it.
can't do that. You can't red box expansions, man.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, they're treating it like it's a brand new game, though.
It's Destiny 2.0.
Because they want you to believe that.
Yeah.
Now,
I do
from,
believe it.
From what I've heard, they've done some really good things, which is get rid of Peter Dinklage.
You know, I'm not really.
Damn.
I'm not on board with that. I don't think that it was.
You know what?
I
You know
am
what?
in the
You're just
minority.
proving you didn't have the heart.
Why?
You didn't play enough to get tired of it.
Oh no, I got tired of him. But what is the difference between Nolan North? What he might have more charisma. I'm still gonna get tired of him saying the same shit
Well, no.
over and over
It
again.
says jokes.
He says jokes.
Oh, he says jokes now. You mean the same jokes that Peter Dinklage had that
He's-
they took from him?
He's Nate. No, but the thing is that I'm interested in is that he is able to record a lot more than Peter Dinklage ever was. So there's going to be hopefully more material that we get to play with.
Yeah.
So
The one thing that I hated about Destiny was the repetition and lack of story. So now I get a game full of content with all those expansions, plus the Taken King and a story mode. Well, it's gonna last me another couple of hours.
Yeah, pretty much. 'Cause you're still gonna have to grind. You're still gonna have to level up.
I get that. I read though that
there's always the Crucible though.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been missing that, to be honest with you. I've been missing the Crucible because I don't have
good first-person shooter
games. Yeah, I don't have any good first-person shooters right now. So I've been missing the Crucible a lot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And also, I read somewhere, and I don't know if this is true. Maybe you guys can help me because I don't have the file on my PlayStation 4 anymore. But somebody told me
That was me. I told you that.
What?
That you can download it from the cloud.
Yeah, I tried that, and it's not on there either.
Uh-oh.
But I was told that
Use it.
Bungie has it too.
You just gonna call them up?
No, you go online and you once you get, if I get the game again, I can register my account and it'll have the file.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe I don't know.
Because you do register your profile, so
Yeah, and
I mean,
but the gameplay though, that's the one thing. Like, are they going to store all that for people? It's
No,
millions of people.
I don't know.
No, like things like that aren't
so.
like you're not storing huge amounts of data. It's like kilobytes of information to figure out what you have in your vault, what you're wearing, what kind of gun you have, what your stats are.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they do that.
I hope they can retrieve all that stuff.
It's plausible. That's what I'm saying.
You're
Give it a shot.
glazing over a major thing that actually has me a little bit interested in as well, which is they say that they've gotten rid of all the sort of crappy light system stuff that you have to do.
Right? Yeah.
So it's also based on
Yeah, that was another thing that got me
the
interested.
rewards that you
Yeah.
get now are more based on how long you've been playing as opposed to just luck too. They say that they've kind of fixed the way that you get like once you beat what are they called, the major battles that you can do in a team.
Strikes, raids.
Raid, yeah. Once you complete a raid, because people have been complaining forever that they've done like 3 raids in a row and they get nothing.
Yeah.
So
Well, that was another problem I had with the
It's
game.
not-
It was just like,
because you only get one good drop from a raid every week. So if you run it 3 times in a row, you have to do it with 3 different characters. You can't just do it 3 times in a row with the same person. If you've already done it on Monday and you run it 3 times on Wednesday, you're not gonna get shit.
yeah.
see, I'm not. You're right. I ain't built for that.
Can I bring up a quick thing too? Like,
What the fuck do you want?
when the game came out, they were talking about how like revolutionary the game was, how it was kind of bending the lines between the genres. And now it seems like
it
with
does.
this, they basically just bent over and said, "All right, we're conforming. We're going to give you guys exactly what you get with every other."
Right, but they.
That's exactly what it seems like, because they're not going off of like luck anymore. You're released on how much you play or how long
Right,
you've been
it's
playing.
like a first-person
It's exactly
shooter.
like leveling up. It's
Yeah.
just like Call of Duty when you unlock
It's
this
a
perk.
little RPG-ish, but not like an MMO.
But I mean,
where it's
I
luck.
prefer that. I don't like games of chance. I don't like luck. I
I'm
like
sure
to-
there's some
I like
of that
to
in
be
there
rewarded
still.
for what I'm doing. If I'm putting the
Why
work
don't
in,
you-
I want a reward for that.
Why don't you wait, pick up Lops 3, because I played that beta and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good, stupid Twitch shooter. I like.
Mhm. I got one night with it. It's a good time.
Yeah, look, I got a free weekend. That shit was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Call or Duty.
Call or Duty.
Yeah, because with Blops 3, you can
Blobs.
you get sort of like classes, like Titan, whatever, blah blah blah. But they're those type of soldier you play as, and they get a special power up. So you can actually see the people on the field. Like you get to know like what their advantage is once they power up or whatever. And then you pick what your preference is.
Yeah.
And
Each
even in
specialist
that-
has 2 different
yeah,
options.
just like a subclass.
Yeah.
So it's very Destiny-like, kind of, but still Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
You get the good feel of the Call of Duties.
I got I downloaded PlanetSide 2 because I just was missing a first person shooter.
You know, like it.
Not that I didn't like it. It seemed fun, but the battle just didn't materialize enough for me. I played it for a couple hours, and they say that you have to get like 10 hours into the game before you're in those huge battles that everyone talks about, where it's like 30, 40, 50 people in the
Wars.
game. Yeah, basically wars. I didn't get that far, and the maps are ginormous.
Yeah.
So I'm just like...
Rubber
And
band.
there's-
With the rubber band on the controller, you walk away.
just find someone, goddammit.
I'm coming.
And then then somebody will come by on like a buggy and
Yeah.
and then
Back to the spawn point.
then you just so yeah, they
Memories of Battlefield.
They should probably, yeah, seriously. But even Battlefield, like you could get into, at least they spawn you near
Helicopter.
some kind of, yeah.
I
that you
miss
get into the
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Yeah, me
I
too.
miss Battlefield too.
Do better Battlefield.
Did,
4, they said it's patched up and good to go.
Well, did anybody
Ever play Hardline?
Yeah.
Nope.
So I mean, that's something that we could probably maybe delve into a little bit.
But it's
We can
not.
get it on a discount.
No.
Not really. Not real
I wasn't a fan of the
Battlefield.
concept.
That is kind of, yeah. It is
I like the concept. The
It's
cops versus
police
robbers
Battlefield.
stuff. I liked it.
It's fine. It's just not Battlefield to me.
Yeah.
I want Battlefield.
I
Yeah.
want Battlefield 3, 5.
I want Battlefield Bad Company 2 Part 2.
Nah. Well, that was a pretty game.
Yeah,
I liked it. Mine kept glitching on a certain part of a level, so I never got to beat it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh man.
that game's it's one of my favorites.
This is the way he said it. Like,
Oh,
like,
man.
yeah, do it, man.
That's the sabotage on it. Oh, man.
Oh man.
No, it's legitimately disappointing for me. I enjoyed that game.
That is terrible for you.
That is so unfortunate.
That sucks.
That's
Darn.
really unfair, David.
Darn. I'm
really
sorry.
unfair for
I am
you.
sorry that you're going
I'm
through
sorry. I'm so sorry. Talking about video games, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Hold on, I do want to get back into Battlefield. I want to get. Yeah, hold on to that. We'll talk about
We'll get into it.
because we can talk about Metal Gear all day. Once we get that stupid booster, I want to look into all of us getting Battlefield 4 because that's a squad.
Squad.
Battlefield.
Battlefield 4 is fun.
Yeah, we could do that.
Evolution.
Evolution.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'd go and pick that up.
Yeah.
Adam,
Yep.
points on the board. Number 1 answer.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 5's out,
Number 1 answer.
and it's real damn good.
That's what they say.
It's real damn good.
All right.
Watch
Well,
this.
okay.
I got telekinesis.
Now,
Damn.
Let's explain for everybody though.
Break it down.
Me and Dave are the only ones that have it. You, sir, do not.
I've been able to play it a little bit, but not as much as I want. Obviously, I'm a huge Metal Gear fan, and I haven't been able to play it. So
Now, Dave tells me you're not as hot on
We'll
this one
see.
though.
yeah, Dave tells you correctly.
All right,
Now,
Told you.
right now.
You know, is that you didn't even like really say it. I can tell when you
just felt
you don't
it.
really like something because you nitpick on tiny little things.
Yeah.
Instead of just because when you like something, no complaints, not a single one. But you're like, it's just kind of like there's so much desert.
fuck this.
There's a lot of sand.
All right, this is true, and it's just because
There's
I
a
am.
lot of desert.
I am just taken aback by how drastically different it is to be under the Metal Gear Solid banner. And I think that I just need to play it more to understand, this is a different game.
Did you like Snake Eater?
I did like Snake Eater.
Yeah, you'll like 5.
But Snake Eater isn't like this, though. From what I've played. Snake
Yeah.
Eater followed the same thing of, there
This
was
is-
obviously some elements to it, but it was still, straightforward narrative.
Right.
And you played through that narrative, which is what I always liked about Metal Gear.
Make
It's
no mistake about it. This is Peace Walker 2.
yeah.
That's what it is. Peace Walker is a smaller, less advanced version of what this game is.
Yeah.
And I love Peace Walker. It's a lot of fun, and that's why I'm having an easier time transitioning into what Metal Gear has become.
Yeah.
Under that, but I understand exactly what you're talking
It
about.
took me a little while, but
Exactly.
and I also read articles that once you get the hang of the game, you start caring about the point system. But once you realize you can have so much more fun without the point system, you toss it to the wind, and you really do have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's incredibly entertaining for me to see how fast I can run through an outpost,
Yeah.
and just because I'll be riding up on it, scope it out real quick, and just see all right, how can I knock these guys out? Boom, boom, boom. It's
Yeah.
real fun. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, you're completely right. Your first playthrough, it's something I was completely obsessed with at first, was trying to get the highest rating I possibly could, not kill anybody. But the most fun you'll have is not worrying about that and going back and playing those, to try to get your highest score you possibly can later.
Yeah.
Just go through and have fun and do it. Do it as quickly as possible and do it as fun as you can. Think of inventive things because that's.
Yeah, you saw that video.
It's a true.
It was amazing.
It's a true sandbox because it's
Yeah.
in a desert. But you can really do a lot of things with the tools that they give you in that game, and I'm really impressed by what they've done with it. But on that same token, when I was first playing it, like the intro scene is very traditional Metal Gear. You have about an hour of playtime where it's like story. You're going down this one path. They teach you some of the controls, and that's pretty much it. Then they just like drop you off and let you do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There is no more like holding your hand.
Right.
It's
Just go. Do it. Figure it out.
The whole game is open to you. Figure out.
Do the thing. Do the stuff. Build the base. But I've realized through playing it, it is a different game. It's a different game, and you have to not expect it to be what Metal Gear was. Because I was the same exact way. I was going, this isn't the game I signed up for. But then I played it more and realized it's not trying to be.
Yeah.
You know, there are some of those elements there, some of the story elements. It's a little disappointing that it's not that, because that's kind of what I was expecting and wanting.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's even more impressive that it's gotten its claws in me so much.
It's just, I guess, it's a little disappointing that like they go whenever there's a game that strays from the Metal Gear formula.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually like predicated with something like Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker, or something like that, so that you know what you're getting into. These are not the droids that you're looking for. So
the numbered Metal
fact,
Gears.
so the fact that it's part of the main. This is Metal Gear Solid 5.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that it's part of the main thing and it's such a departure from what it was is jarring for me. Not to say that it's a bad thing, not yet. Because I haven't been able to play it. It sounds like you guys are having time of your life playing it. But it's just really jarring for me as a huge Metal Gear Solid fan.
And the multiplayer aspect isn't even turned on yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or I think it is. Is it?
It's not. Metal Gear Online's not on yet.
Like raid another person's base.
Yeah, but that's not Metal Gear Online. Metal Gear Online's coming later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
forward operating base is what you're talking about.
Yeah. So they got something called forward operating base. You have your mother base, and then later on in the game, you get to, I don't know, spoilers.
No spoilers.
You get to a point where you have to build like another base, and that base can get invaded by other players. So when you're playing the game, any given time, you get a call from Ocelot. He's like, "Hey, Snake, your base is getting attacked. Get over here now."
I'm Troy
like,
Baker.
you literally have to quit the mission mid-mission. Doesn't matter where you're at, and get your ass back to base.
Yeah.
And the player who is invading you or that's what it is. You can invade a base, and at any point, that player can jump in and defend his own base.
That's really cool.
You could be that player that has to jump in, find the other player, and you have your own your army. What is it? When you Fulton soldiers, your own soldiers are there already. They're fighting for you. You have to set up everything so that base you started from scratch. So you can actually jump in and actually do like a competitive one-on-one thing.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, from a base you built from scratch.
Have you guys encountered that yet?
Not yet. I just got to where I have to build it.
Little hints of Watch Dogs in there.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Fallout's gonna do that too.
Yeah.
Really? How?
You're gonna be able to build your own shelters in Fallout.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. And
That's-
I really enjoyed that about Watch Dogs. Really enjoyed that because that was so much fun when I would invade someone's game and I knew where they were at, and then you just see them like running around in circles.
Now,
trying to figure out where you're at.
Can you turn that feature off? Because I imagine that
in
a
Metal
casual
Gear?
gamer, well,
You could just not be online.
But you can still get invaded. You just won't be able to protect yourself, from what I've heard.
Well, if you're not online when you build it,
they-
why would you want to?
like a casual gamer wouldn't want to have to worry about some asshole coming in and
Well,
disturbing their
if he's a
base.
casual gamer, he doesn't give a shit about his fob.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, if he's, I take that back. That was the wrong wording. Somebody who is a gamer who's really into the game but
Just
doesn't want to worry about that kind of stuff. Somebody who's like focused on the story and stuff
I
like
guess
that.
you could always just ignore the like they give you a choice, like return back to base or not.
Yeah, but
So
then
you
you lose
just-
your base.
But you don't care about it.
If you
Well, I want my base. I just don't want it to be.
If you have it defended well enough, you don't need
Once
to be
it's
there.
cake, you
Yeah.
can't eat it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing exactly. It's like you can set it up so that you have it aptly defended without you being there.
Yeah, you can have that shit locked down like a maximum security prison if you want it.
Yeah.
So if you really don't want to be bothered, you put a lot of your money into that, and then you don't have to worry about it
Hot
as much anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
because otherwise they'll come in and steal your resources and
Your soldiers.
soldiers stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so far it's pretty cool. I like it. But anyway, Metal Gear is just a completely new game, pretty much.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll say it's the best Metal Gear.
Whoa.
I'll say it.
Whoa.
What do you guys think the best Metal Gear is so far? What do you think it is, Mark? Okay.
I think it's honestly it's between 1 and 4 for me. Guns of the Patriots or the original Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like part 2, but
My favorite is the VR missions.
It's good too.
part 2 is really good, but I guess I kind of have to fall in line with everyone else. Having to play as Raiden so much does take away from the quality of the game. The game, story-wise, is my favorite. Part 2 is my favorite. I love the story of it. And I love the fact that like Snake is in the game but not in the game. But I just wish that Raiden wasn't the focus for so much. I mean, the game is about him.
Yeah.
Gavin, do you Metal Gear?
No, I'll say Metal Gear.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. When you had your PlayStation 3, you were dating Lottie for maybe a year or two.
That too.
About 2 years? I got you something for your birthday.
You still talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I bought you
Uh-huh.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Uh-huh.
And what did you do with it?
I started to play it.
And then? Yeah, you're out.
I got rid of my PlayStation 3.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry,
You had so much
Did you
time.
know that you haven't played 1, 2, or 3?
I
And
thought
you buy him
forgot
4.
about this by
Yeah,
now.
4 you can't jump into.
He didn't have any other consoles.
I didn't.
He didn't.
You can't jump into 4 though, blind like that.
He has
it
no
would,
idea.
It would
what's
make
going
no
on.
sense.
Oh, okay. We're defending him
Yeah.
not playing the fucking game?
Yeah, because if you threw me Metal Gear 4, and I had no idea what was going on, and never played any Metal Gear.
This is
I would-
fucking weird.
I'd be like, oh, Japan, you so crazy.
Yeah.
It was Metal Gear
Throw it to the
Solid 4 is still an amazing game.
It
though.
is,
You
but-
might not get everything going on with the story.
It's an amazing
but-
game in context.
Yes.
I should have
context.
played it more though. I should have.
Yeah.
I could have
You're
asked.
fucking right, you should have.
I could.
Both of you are wrong.
I could have broken down the fucking encyclopedia of what he needed to
He
know.
doesn't want to listen to you talk.
Everybody wants to listen to me talk. That's why we have a podcast.
I wanna propose something, friends. I wanna propose something. I have my PS3 still. I also have the Metal Gear collection, in which this guy can play.
There you go. Now
So-
you have nowhere to run.
But the thing is, Star
Shut your
Wars
face!
and Fallout next month, basically.
Well, go. What were you gonna say though?
And I'm still on The Witcher. I'm stuck on The Witcher.
Yeah, well, that game just never ends.
It's
So.
amazing.
It is.
Anyway, my favorite Metal Gear is Metal Gear Solid 1. The best Metal Gear Solid game is Metal Gear Solid 5. There's a difference.
You right.
There is a difference.
You right.
So
When you gotta spoilers. You gotta
Earmuffs.
You gotta switch the controller over.
Yeah.
To beat Psycho Mantis.
Classic.
Yep.
It's classic.
There's a psychic in the game you gotta beat. You can't beat him because every time you go to do something, he knows what you're doing. So you have to put the controller in port 2.
So that he can't read your mind.
Can't read your mind.
Wow.
yeah.
It's meta as fuck.
And he reads your memory card too. If you play
Yep.
other Konami games,
He knows how many
he'll-
times you
he'll know.
died, what your play
If you save a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
yeah. This is a PlayStation 1.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's pretty
it's
cool.
dude. It's no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I have my answer. Metal Gear Solid 1. That's it.
I think
Yeah.
actually
just for that boss alone,
Yeah.
but for Sniper Wolf
Yeah.
and the torture scene, I mean,
Vulcan Raven.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
his name. Man, that was so
Come
good.
on.
Yeah.
The game's amazing.
I think probably part 3 though has my favorite storyline. I think it's the most cohesive.
Yeah.
That's my favorite intro, that's for sure.
What's that?
It's got the James Bond like intro.
Oh yeah. They have a really good theme song to that.
Yeah.
Metal Gear has great music. Period.
Snake Eater has a really cool ending
Yeah.
where you're like you're with the chick. And oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, the Snake Eater you said?
Yeah.
They're bringing those costumes back for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
For Quiet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're playing as Big Boss.
You also get the tuxedo from number 1 too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What you just said.
You will though. You will.
When you beat the game, they give you a tuxedo
Yeah.
and a headband that gives you unlimited ammo.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fun. I mean, it's just entertaining enough to play through the whole game again in a tux.
You can hide. You can hide in a box.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Hence the Smash Bros.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Making connections.
Yeah.
In 5, you can put a poster on the box, and depending on the poster you put on the box is how the soldiers will react. So you can put a soldier on the box, and then when you stand up with it, they'll be like, huh, and they'll salute. Or if it's like a glamour model, you can put like a chick in a bikini. They'll just
Sexy
start-
lady.
Yeah.
Because that's what normal human beings do.
No, but
Beautiful woman, no!
it's cool because all those things are like consistent through all of Metal Gear. Metal Gear 2, you could hide in a locker, and in the locker they had the Japanese glamour models.
That's cool.
The perverts.
And
like,
if you zoom in on them, it goes.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's really it's good stuff.
Yeah. Let's get to our beer review. How about
Yeah,
that?
let's do that. It's a good idea. I like that. Good job. Harpoon, Oktoberfest. I like the pick, David. Definitely getting into the season of things. Because, we need to start getting into some more of these fall type
We ain't no
beers.
white girl, so I didn't pick that pumpkin shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that bullshit.
I saw on Snapchat. There's a snap story of interviewing white girls on pumpkin spice lattes, and like I think they interviewed 3 of them, and 0 for 3 liked pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh, wow. Huh. Telling us things we don't know.
It's like stereotypes are wrong or something.
Weird.
Crazy.
Well, they only picked 3 people.
That's true. It's a very small sample size. Stand outside of Starbucks.
We need better data.
Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taste, gentlemen. What'd you think?
It was good.
I
It's real
like
good.
it. I like that I don't drink this any other time than the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it special.
Yes, so I do like the Oktoberfest. It's a nice reminder of how good of a beer it is. Every year.
It's
Excuse
and always pretty smooth. Not a hard drink. It's only 5.3 ABV.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a bad Oktoberfest. Not many breweries go for it unless they know they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Something
gonna
that they should
we're gonna get some
probably all
tomorrow.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Let's
And
tell
now to
everybody.
Orlando Brewing.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oktoberfest. I got my Steinen t-shirt. How about you?
What?
I didn't do that.
Yeah, they got it for pre-order.
Yeah.
I didn't even hesitate.
How much is it?
25.
That's not bad.
Plus you get 2 fills.
Oh yeah, 2 free fills.
And a free t-shirt pretty much because
a good deal.
tomorrow there you get the mug for $25.
You
No
didn't
t-shirt.
mention the 2 free fills.
You get 2 fills. I forgot.
Well, we'll probably talk about that on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. This has been the One Baron Podcast.
We didn't review.
Yes, we did. Oh, we didn't give a number. I always jump the gun. I'm sorry. I'm
Always
just
do
really
that.
into jumping the gun at this point now. Sorry. Numbers. Rating. How many bottle caps?
4-5.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Unanimous.
4.5. Okay, now it has been the One Baron Podcast.
Yes, it has.
My name is Marco Duba. Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
Rhinoceros Rex.
Sports with Dave Romero.
Snake.
And Gavin
Snake.
Banner off camera.
No, no.
Snake.
Thank you guys for listening. Have a beautiful evening and drink delicious Oktoberfest beer.
Love.